As I'm doing my video synopsis on chapter 11, which is informative speeches. Okay, so what they open up with is, what is information? What they say is information is knowledge that you're communicating with your receiver or listener that's more factual. So after that, they talk about how knowledge is power, or how information is power. So they talk about how it's very important for certain people's careers, like doctors, teachers. For example, with teachers, they're being very informative to their students. They have a certain agenda they have to go by. They have to teach their students certain things. So after that, they talk about what is, or more so, they talk about informative versus persuasive. So with persuasive speech, you would be trying to get your listeners or receivers to believe or agree on what you're saying. You want to change their opinion. You're just persuading them to. You're persuading them to, change the way you're thinking, or maybe think about it in a different way. Versus informative, you're more factual. You're coming to them to inform. You just want to give them the information to think about. So, persuasive and informative are very different. What they also talk about is what you want to have in an informative paper. So you're definitely going to have a topic that, could be pretty much anything. It just needs to be informative. They talk about subjects and objects. Subjects, I'll just talk about that, is it could be a person, place, a thing, a structure, something you can focus on. So then they talk about the process in which you are going to be talking about your informative speech. So, you want to be organized. You want the reader and you want the listener to take in the information that you have provided for them. You want it to be very organized. So there were little things they wanted you to include in your informative speech. Also, they suggest including events. You want something that your reader can relate to or know about. So you would preferably want to have something that's more recent. You do not have to, but it will get your receiver to process the information better and receive it better. They talked about concepts, which could be religion, beliefs, theories, which can be hard in informative speeches to address, just because there's so much on. You can really get lost in vocabulary or the topic itself. So, like religion, for example, so many different religions. There's so many different things within religions that can lose your listener and receiver and not get them to process the information well, and therefore not taking in the information as well. So those are things you want to think about. Another thing they talked about the main point was how to prepare for an informative speech and developing your informative speech, which was very helpful, I think, for anyone that's trying to make an informative speech. They gave you an outline, how to organize it and prepare, how to get your audience's attention in your speech, which was very helpful, I think, because that's something I would definitely need if I was to make an informative speech. So those are the things that really stuck out to me in chapter 11. I'll just go over the main points again. Information. What's information? Information is power. Key points that you want in your informative speech, and what informative versus persuasive, and also how to develop your informative speech. So everyone, thank you for listening. I hope you have a great day. I hope this was very helpful to you. Have a good night.